the ensemble of partners. We have been able to make that impact for spurring the innovation, spurring or inculcating the culture of entrepreneurship in the country. And I think all organization, all colleagues put together, the policy, the support from Department of Biotechnology, who created BIREC to begin with. So this has made a fundamental change, and this has gone through a lot of grant in aid to build that bottom of the pyramid of innovation, so as to say. So there is a sustained pipeline of entrepreneurs, startups now. Where I look this entire ecosystem is that the progression to the next level of even startups who have reached to the market, their ability to scale is limited due to follow-on funding, which is little less compared to, let's say, Europe or North American ecosystem. So Series A and beyond, there's a large void. So impact investments in certain social innovations or non-social innovations, but it can create a societal or global country level larger impacts. That is a much higher hurdle, right? So we are trying to build some models. I was telling Ajay, we have fund of funds to encourage private VCs to come forward, invest in biotech startups. We have launched Bio Angels, which also encourages HNIs, early stage investors, angels to come and utilize that platform to invest. And those are, I think, also avenues where the patient capital is there, because the syndicate investment de-risks the individual investments. Just like Murli was referring to, that so much fund could be generated within a short span of time. So angels can help in that matter. But I think the ecosystem, I'm very upbeat to the scale and size of India's ecosystem can achieve in next few years, or let's say a decade or so. We can become a very formidable contender in the space worldwide. And the problems are not limited to the geographies. COVID is one example, right? It kind of placed itself equally to all, developed as well as developing countries. So India's ecosystem could make an impact by providing COVID vaccines made in India, and $5 one dose vis-a-vis $25 one dose, and 1.6 billion people got immunized. So we potentially saved close to 40 billion USD dollars as an import substitution that we have done. But I think we need many such examples, and all the startups who are putting their efforts together for solving one particular challenge, they require a lot of support, funds, beyond funds, and I think as I think the topic of this panel discussion is how to support and how to find alternates, right? Direct VC funding, CSR, HNIs, angels, grants. I think there is a mix of this, and maybe strategic investments or catalytic investments, as Shama was referring to. So all these could actually pave way. So I didn't want to end it like this, but you made it. Any questions to the panel before we end? I think Ambuj is raising hands on the other side. Otherwise, I'll convey my regards and thanks to the panel on behalf of all of you. Thank you, Pradeep. Thank you, Murli. Thank you, Ajay.
So with this, we wrap up the technical sessions. We will now start off with the awards and validatory function.
We have. You want to join us? I don't know. Right.
We'll start in the next 10 to 15 minutes. A cup of coffee is in order. And then the chief guest, Jay Shanjan will be here. He's outside? Okay. Yeah, of course you have to.
ये water bottles में use वाले निकाल रहे हैं.
Exactly. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Could you please take your seats? We are on the final home stretch, as they say. So it'll be great if all of you can take your seats. Join us inside. We have signing of Memorandum of Understanding and then the valedictory session. So if you can take your seats, we will get started right away. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. We are in the final session, as we said. First, we would like to start with signing of some Memorandum of Understanding. This is a very important event for all of us because it signifies our partnership with institutions and really enabling the next. I would like to call our CEO and Chairman, Dipanvita Chattopadhyay. Please do. Dipanvita? Aaiye. The first Memorandum of Understanding is with Sanumati. May I request Mr. Anil Kumar to join us, please? Hello, sir. Sanumati. Okay. After a long time. So, Samunati, Mr. Anil Kumar and Dipanvita requested to get the MOU signed or exchange.
So let me just say a few words. And Anil, you have to also say a few words. A very good afternoon to all of you. This is the last program and I see the hall full even now, and that's very exciting. You know, we have 4 MOUs to sign, as Sridhar mentioned. The first one is with a company called Samunnati. The reason I'm mentioning this is Anil is a very good friend of mine, and because he's from ICICI, it's the same family. So I was so happy that we are ultimately signing with my ex-colleague. I want you, Anil, you have to come and say